I'm Jillian Lessner.
This is Kelly.
My name is Barbara Woods. I'm retired. I was a school administrator.
And I'm 14 years old.
I teach high school history. I think this is a papier-mâché nucleus.
An atom?
First, when I saw it, I thought it was something to do with the planet, but then I look at it and it's got to be something electronic.
No.
No.
Virus, something. Virus, some kind of virus. Everybody should know that.
Oh, no, I do know, but it's like hard to pronounce for the H and I part.
Well, H is only human, so it's not that hard. What's the V? Do you know the V?
Virus?
I could probably think about it. The V stands for virus.
Yes.
I don't know. Human? Immunodeficiency?
Yes.
It is? Okay.
Yes. It's human immunodeficiency virus.
Oh, okay.
Human.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, human.
Mm-hmm.
Immune.
Immunodeficiency.
You said HIV.
Mm-hmm.
Virus.
Yes.
It's virus.
Human immunodeficiency virus.
I was born in 1979. So I was a child in the 80s, but I remember the fear associated with it. And, certainly when I was in high school, that there was still a lot unknown about it.
It's funny that you asked that. Oh God, it seems like so many years ago that I can just remember when it was just equated to male homosexuals. God, I guess it was probably in the 80s, early 80s, that I think I remember around that time.
Not very, dramatically.
I can't remember any specific reaction. I mean, I guess I have lived with AIDS as a part of the world, my entire life, because I don't remember before it wasn't. So, anyway, there are no specific reactions, but.
And
Well, of course, when it first came out, you just sort of felt that it was something because they had stigmatized this one group of people as male homosexuals, that it really affecting them, that it sort of like, until more was learned about it, you sort of just didn't feel that it really had any impact on you if you were not part of that group, which turned out to be really false. I guess one would get sick from it because it has broke down the immune system, and so if your immune system is not working, your body can't fight off anything that it comes really in contact with. It's spread through usually some kind of sexual contact, not some of the crazy things that people think of how it's spread, but usually that is how it's spread. But what it does to the system, it just weakens. The total system is just weakened.
My understanding is that it works by destroying somebody's immune system. So relatively minor viruses that the rest of us would be able to fight off become major problems.
Not really.
HIV contains two single strands of RNA, reverse transcriptase, and integrase, and these all enter the host cell and form DNA by reverse transcription. Then the DNA is transported into the nucleus and integrates into the host DNA. So now HIV is within the DNA of the cell and infected. HIV can only infect human beings. Although similar diseases exist in animals like monkeys, these viruses cannot infect us. HIV infects our T cells, which is a part of our immune system and keeps us from fighting common illnesses. HIV's viral attachment proteins are of the GP120 variety, a docking glycoprotein. HIV, or the human immunodeficiency virus, is the virus that causes AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. HIV can be contracted through the sharing of any bodily fluids, such as sexual activity or sharing of needles. HIV attacks its victims' T cells, which are also known as fighter cells, and keeps us from fighting off certain diseases that we would usually be able to heal from easily. A person may not know they have HIV because it may take years for the virus to damage enough T cells for that person to get sick and develop AIDS. When someone has a low enough T cell count or shows signs of a very serious infection, they are usually diagnosed with AIDS. There is no vaccine for HIV, but doctors have been trying to develop one almost since it was discovered and became an epidemic. There are treatment options if you have HIV, but they are very expensive and not everyone in the world has access to them. You can learn more about HIV by going to AIDS.gov.